week, our heroes talk about their Thanksgiving plans, has YouTube become commercial tube, and why business and paint just don't mix. All this and more on this week's episode of the CC Mouse Podcast. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
3, 2, 1.
Purr.
I made Memphis jump.
It's always something every week. I can never just start the show without leaving this bit in.
Memphis is like, oh wait, we're playing?
We are. We're playing podcast. We're playing Podcast Simulator 2020.
Yay!
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right. Welcome to this week's episode of the CC Mouse Podcast. We're good for your ears. I'm Dan. You can find me everywhere at RFS Dan.
And I'm Jess, and you can find me everywhere at Gone to the Snow Dogs and Snow Dogs Vlogs.
If you guys are watching the video version of it, I'm trying to match your head size. Like, because I could really leave you in the dust. I'm like, wow, look how gigantic Jess's head is as I zoom back in my chair.
I could move back a little bit, but
then you can't reach...
You can't reach things?
No. I feel like you need everything in your house lowered like 2 inches.
That would be nice, but then it would really suck for Jamie. He would hit his head on everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally everything.
That is true. But at least he wouldn't have to stand, up so high to reach stuff.
True.
So
I wouldn't have to jump on counters anymore.
Yes, which I've watched you do many times. And I don't know, whether to, stand under you and hold, wait, just in case you fall, or, I just watch you come tumbling down. I do always disclaim that it's a bad idea. I'm like, that's a bad idea. You're like, watch me go. I'm like, I could probably reach that. You're like, nope, here I am.
I've been doing this for years, so this is how I do it. You're probably going to hear a lot of ambient dog noise during this podcast.
I think you say that every week.
Yeah, but now she's got Shelby's ball.
Oh, is there a squeaker in it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, for those of you that are listening, I guess we should do a squeak count. And at the end, you can post in the comments how many times the ball actually squeaked.
Right.
So, events that happened a few minutes before we started the podcast maybe change the order of the things that we were going to talk about. Jess, you opened your back door. And then what?
Yeah, I went to let the dogs outside because I wanted to kind of calm them down before we podcasted, and the exact opposite effect happened. And I opened the door, and I am not kidding. I looked outside not 10 minutes ago, and we have snow. And we have, not just a little bit of snow, the whole backyard is covered in snow.
Yeah, when you sent me that video of the package, I looked at the background, I'm like, why is there snow there? We just talked on the phone a little bit ago, and there was no talks of
no snow.
No. But it was good. It was completely snow. That's so crazy. And you didn't hear it or anything?
Nope. They said we were supposed to get it today. Jamie and Chris have been talking about it all week. It's going to snow on Tuesday. And then this morning, I got on and looked, and I saw that they were going to get snow in the middle of the state. And I'm like, well, it doesn't look like it's going to hit us. Even the warnings, because I get the warnings in my car, the warnings, none of them were for our county. And like I said, I went outside and there's snow. So I'm hoping that the boys are off the roof.
I thought the snow is going to help them right down. I've seen those fail army videos.
Right.
Wow. And then that's it. It's just done and gone.
I don't know. It's snowing out there right now. So by the time this is over, if it keeps, it's snowing right now. I can see out the window that's in front of me, and it's snowing. So
it's your dogs are ticking time bombs. I need to get to the snow. I need to get to what's in my name. Yeah,
they wanted to stay out there really bad.
Right,
so.
right. If my name was Pizza Dan, of course, and it's raining pizza, I'm gonna go get the pizza.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I get it. Oh, well, after we're done here, you're gonna have to let them out.
Yeah, we'll go back out there and play in it. We played for a little bit right before this, but it was not long enough for them. It's never long enough for them.
So many things have been happening. It's about to be Thanksgiving tomorrow. Tomorrow it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody! If that's your jam, I'm pretty excited just for the holiday feel. It's time for all the Christmas stuff to come out and decorations to be had in this house and stuff.
I decorated my fireplace today.
Oh yeah, what goes up there?
All my little reindeer and Christmas trees and stuff like that.
And all the other stuff comes down.
Yeah.
All the wolves.
Yeah. The wolves were down because I put all my Halloween stuff up there.
Oh, okay, right.
So I had all my pumpkins and Halloween stuff that was up there, and then I took all that down, and now all my Christmas stuff is up there. Not all of it. All the stuff that goes on the mantle, and then we'll do the tree the day after Christmas or day after Thanksgiving. Yes,
that's what I'm gonna try to do here as well. But
good luck.
Getting ready for the holidays as a content creator means madness. You have been pretty much burning your candle at all three ends. No, both ends. Right. At both ends. This last few days. More than that, you kind of seem like you're a little bit delirious, but a lot of good's come out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
It is. It's time for your merch, your new Christmas merch.
Yes.
To come out that you've been working very, 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 very hard on. Look,
yeah, it was I actually had 6 different new designs made this year, and I have 2 of them up in the Teespring shop. Or wait, I have 4 of them up in the Teespring shop. And then I have 2 of them up in the Spreadshirt shop because I didn't want to overload one shop. So there's designs everywhere.
they're so cute. I love the Memphis reindeer.
I do too.
That one's so cute. And the Kira Santa.
Yep.
These are super awesome. I like this. And socks.
Yeah, and
you didn't tell me. Oh, see, your sock logo, your designs fit perfect on the socks. I love that.
I had to shrink it, and then you can add a second image.
That's cute.
So I just added 2 images, so you get socks with images on them.
That is really cute. I love it. Free shipping on orders over $50. Look at you go. You're professional.
Yeah.
You're a professional. So good job. You've been working really hard on this, Jess. And I think everybody at least needs to know that this is the hole that you've been in for the last couple weeks, getting holiday merch out. Wow,
my goal was to make sure to have all of my holiday merch up and all of my stuff in my Teespring store updated by this Friday. Well, by last Friday. But I wanted to make sure it was done by this Friday so that when Black Friday happens, in case we do a Black Friday sale, which I'm sure we will, I just wanted to make sure it was all there. I still don't know what my favorite design is for the holidays this year. I ordered this is the one I ordered. I ordered the Memphis and Kira pulling the sleigh with their little reindeer antlers.
I love this. How did you get the print all over the shirt?
I have all over print design available on Teespring. So that's a layered design that I had to make and then lay it out correctly. I can do it on a hoodie as well, but it's way more complicated. And I'm hoping to have it up by Friday. But as of right now, I don't. I could put it on a bathing suit as well, but I'm not going to.
yeah, no. But it looks great. It looks great. I love it. I think it's awesome. The snow globe one looks good too. The snow globe one is awesome.
I like that one. I actually have all over print design that I can do on comforters, which I haven't done comforters yet, and I can do shower curtains because of the size of our YouTube channel, I can access a bunch more stuff on Teespring. So I have access to a lot of different things that I haven't played around with, but the all-over print designs I really, really like.
Me too. I think it looks good. So head on over to teespring.com. No, you have an actual merch site.
Yeah, if you go to shopsnowdogs.com, that should work. I had a bunch of people tell me it's not, but I think if you put the www in front of it, it doesn't work. So I need to check my redirect link and make sure I have that set correctly.
Every time I look for your merch store to do anything that has to do with promotions, I just go to Google and I start typing in "Gone to the Snow Dogs" and just all your stuff just populates right there. I described it like nobody knows Google, but your merch comes right up to the top, so you'll be able to check it out. So good job, Jess. This looks really, really good.
Thanks. I really like that design too. So the designer, the girl that did that design, that was her initial idea. Well, so my idea was the dogs pulling the sleigh. But her idea was to put it in a snow globe, and I did not know how it would turn out. And I'm like, I don't think I want it in a snow globe. And then she redid some designs for me and got them sent over to me, and then she sent me this. She's like, here, I did this as well. And I'm like, oh, I have to use this. Yeah. It's so cute.
That is definitely cute.
It made me want to get snow globes, so then I looked into that for next year, and
yes,
it would be $50 a piece, but they would be 6-inch tall, full-size snow globes.
That would be cool if they were rad snow globes.
They would be actual glass snow globes. Everything would be 3-dimensional on the inside.
I would definitely get one of those. I would definitely get one of those.
The minimum purchase I can do is $150, so I would have to do a pre-order, see how many we would sell. And then buy at least the pre-order plus some for what we sell after. But that would be it. It would be one run of it.
I think you could squeeze one run out of it. I do.
Yeah, I do too. And I'm like, I could do it just because I want one. It's a lot of money. But, I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
So, also, you just put out a video today. That was so smooth right there. Also, you just put out a video today, Jess, announcing your 2020 card exchange.
Oh, what am I doing to myself?
Jess.
I know.
We go through this every year. We go through this.
I know.
Here, let me do a visual of Jess during the card exchange. This is so rad, and I love my audience, and I love doing this. Flash forward to a few days later.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just buy a stamp?
Yeah.
And
That's
your
a good
hand-
idea.
and
Hold
you're
on,
always-
I'm writing this down.
You're always doing this. You're always doing this. My hand. Why do I do it? And like, you have smaller than average hands. Like,
Yeah.
And so it takes even longer for you to travel around with your name, and your name's got a lot of letters in it.
Yeah.
But you're doing it again for the love of the fans.
Apparently we are. Apparently it's happening again. We're doing. I debated, but it's like the one thing that I do every year that's really for me a way to give back to everything that everybody gives to us.
Right.
Like I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's really special, and yeah, it takes a heck of a lot of time, and it's exhausting,
It's stacks and stacks and stacks. And there was no conventions this year, and there was no, everybody was stuck at home. So I get it.
Right.
It's going to be a long one, Jess. But I'm there to receive your pictures of like, what did I think this was a good idea again? And you guys can find that video to get all the information it's a whole video that's got everything from beginning to end. And if you didn't,
all the instructions.
If the video didn't answer your questions, go ahead and watch it again.
Yeah.
With complete explicit instructions on how to send these cards. Where do we find that at?
YouTube.com/gone to the snow dog.
Jess, you look like you're gonna crash out. You look like you're not gonna look at that.
I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
You are exhausted.
It has been just not like you said. It's been nonstop, and then today it was nonstop, and I'm ready to stop for just an hour.
You need to plug. You definitely need to plug in. Jess, are you doing anything for Thanksgiving? What are your Thanksgiving plans?
I guess we're going to my mom and dad's, and that's it.
So they'll do all the cooking. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff.
I offered to do some stuff, and pretty much they're gonna do everything. And it's my brother and his wife are going, and we're going. I mean, we all haven't really been around anybody else anyway, so we're going.
Right.
We're just gonna go to my mom and dad's, and Mom pretty much does everything today. She was gonna make pies today, and I told her, I said, I can make dessert. I can make something. Nope, she's got it. She's gonna make it all. So
what's her go-to pie? Rock pie.
Lemon meringue pie.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. When you get there, is it just too much food? Is it always just too much food for all the people that are there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's always too much food. Always too much food.
And are they ham and turkey people or just turkey?
Just turkey.
Okay. Yeah, no hams. I'm from the no ham club.
We've done ham, but I don't think we've ever done ham on Thanksgiving. We usually do ham on Easter, unless we have reborn baby Jesus tacos.
Oh, ooh. That sounds like it should go on the side of a taco truck. Definitely. I'll eat the ham.
Sometimes we have tacos for Christmas, and we always call tacos birthday tacos because we do them for everybody's birthday, and then at Christmas time we'll do Jesus' birthday tacos. So then we make the joke when we do it at Easter that it's reborn baby Jesus. It's not a baby, but it's just,
Right. You should just make them the day before and then reheat them the next day. Like, oh, they're back. They're back again. But I'll eat the ham. If the ham's there, I'll eat it. I just didn't choose it this year. So that's good. It sounds like it'll be like a fun, almost like some form of like normalcy. That's a word. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, that's pretty much our plan. We're only going to my mom and dad's, and that's it.
Good.
That's it.
That'll be good.
And then we'll set up the Christmas tree the next day or that day, or it'll be somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that nice long weekend to set up Christmas stuff. I really am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'll just be making stuff here like I do always. I'm not making a full turkey though. I bought like a turkey chunk. It's just it looks like a turkey but smaller, I guess. I don't know. It's still wrapped up, but I did take it out. So
good.
Yes. It's too late to warn everybody to take their turkey out, but I did take it out, so I'm ready to do it. I don't know. I'm either going to cook it in the crock pot or I'm going to cook it in the Instapot.
I choose Instapot.
Okay, so I'm going to look to see if I can get it in the Instapot there. You know why? Just because and I don't, every time I cook a turkey, it sits on the side for like an hour while we have to cool down the oven to put all the other stuff in it. And, I guess it needs to sit and rest. But
yeah.
I want to cook more things at once. I want to use the oven for more things. Or I'll cook it in the oven and I'll use the Instapot to make sides. Not sure yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. I think, so.
Oh, I made some really good mashed potatoes in my Instant Pot, so.
Did you? I bought a lot of potatoes too, so maybe
I made really good mashed potatoes in my Instant Pot. I don't know what I did with the recipe. I'd have to find it to send it to you, but it was amazing.
After this, I have to run to Aldi because I have to get fresh green beans because I don't like them in the can, but I'll have them fresh. And I'm really hoping, Jess, you get an Aldi in your town. That place is awesome. I love it. I every Wednesday the new stuff comes out. I'm part of the fan group for Aldi where everybody's all posting their Aldi finds and stuff there. Their stuff's less expensive than the other stores. Their fruits and vegetables and everything is so much better than the supermarkets.
I'm going to one tomorrow.
Are you? I believe they're owned by a Trader Joe factory company, so that's why all the good stuff's there. But you'll notice that everything in there is $2 to $3 less.
They have one in Gaylord.
Okay, so you've been in one before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, I know there's people going to get behind me on this one. Who else? Let me know. Who else is an Aldi fan? And you guys have to be added to the Aldi group where every Wednesday they go and they get their stuff. And this last week, it was a nice, a Christmas sweater wine cover for their wines, and they were putting them on their lizards and their guinea pigs and their little dogs. They were taking pictures, and everybody wanted the wine advent calendar that's got another little thing of wine in it, so they were all buying them up because you got to be almost a whole holiday ahead on your thinking because all the good Christmas stuff's already gone.
Yep.
Already gone. And I'm so excited because tomorrow on Wednesday, I believe the Thanksgiving stuffing potato chips are coming out. So I'm all excited tomorrow morning when Aldi opens to run over there. I'll be like those old Mervyn's commercials, open. And I'm waiting for those. So I am definitely sucked into the Aldi ecosystem. So I hope one comes to your town. And I hope tomorrow when you go, maybe you can find those chips.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. I guess I am going tomorrow. I'll have to look.
Yeah,
I'll remember that.
It's like in a brown bag. And I got a charcuterie board.
A meat and cheese tray?
Yeah, with the cheese tray thing. I bought all the stuff there, and then I cut it up, made it myself. It was so good. I love Aldi. So I'm a super big Aldi fan. So after this, I'm going to run over there so I can grab green beans, and I don't know what else I'm putting in the potatoes and stuff. So I'm excited.
You should make green bean casserole.
I don't know if it's actually casserole, but it's going to have chopped up golden potatoes. I had to get golden potatoes today, whatever that is. I don't know, Midas potatoes.
You're putting potatoes.
And so I'm making some sort of something. What'd you say?
I meant standard green bean casserole.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've seen it on TV, but I don't know about that.
I never used to like it until my mom made it. It wasn't a standard dish that my mom would make, but Danielle, my sister-in-law, absolutely loves it.
That's right. You were telling me about that.
My mom started making it for Thanksgiving, and whatever my mom does, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Crystal. Maybe that's what it's being turned into. I'm excited, though, to Crystal's mom will come over, so it'll just be us. Blake won't be here.
Right.
So I'm excited just to have people over. I don't know. I'll put football on, even I don't care. I'm really excited for this holiday. I'm just excited for, I don't know, maybe
something normal.
Something normal, something to look forward to.
I mean, it's kind of normal because there's still a whole, but it's something kind of normal.
Yeah. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for that. And then Friday, we'll do live baking with Crystal.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I was looking at analytics on that last night. Holy cow. Why am I doing game show stuff? I should be Swedish chefing every week. I guess I do. I eat the food.
Yeah.
On my food reviews.
Yeah. You do.
Yes. And then on Saturday night, there'll be a new Dantix. Oh. What? I might be getting too far ahead of the story. All right. I guess we're done with let's be done with Thanksgiving talk for a minute.
Okay.
On Saturday, and we're going to have to come back. On Saturday, Mike Tyson's boxing, and I loved watching Mike Tyson growing up. I don't care about boxing. It's boring compared to MMA. But it's on Saturday at Dantix time, and I want to get it. I want to get it on pay-per-view. I want to watch, I want to watch Tyson. Oh no, I can't put it on the screen. I want to watch Tyson box. I don't know. He's fighting some dude, Roy Jones Jr. I don't care. Jake Paul's boxing.
Yeah?
He's gonna fight Nate Robinson. I want to watch it, but it's either I do a game show, or
either you do your job.
But can I call in sick?
I mean, you could, but you better find a replacement.
I could just be like, "Hey, it's Dan." Oh man, so I don't know. Okay, anyway, so that's Saturday. So I will be doing Dantix on Saturday with maybe one eye peeled to the left.
Right.
I could probably get done in time by the time the main event comes on. Maybe so.
Flubbing your words like you were last week.
Oh man, that was a hard one. What was up with that? As I was doing it too, I was inside my head going wow, what happened, Dan? I'm gonna get it on this color. And then I was like, abity, 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 welcome to Dantix, folks.
That's about what you did.
Wow. Afterwards, I was like, what was that about? I felt fine. I was excited to do the show, and then I think what it was is right before then I was like, I'm gonna have one of the best shows ever. I think I'm gonna go from beginning to end, and I'm not even gonna flub up anything. I'm gonna see how good I am at this, and then I got 4 flats.
Right.
I got 4 flats.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Yeah.
You kind of did.
So I'm like, oh no, I don't know. That was fun though. It was a lot of fun, but yeah, maybe this week I'll have a better speech coming out of my mouth. Are you?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you doing anything for Black Friday? Are you gonna like? Are you gonna
No.
buy some things or do anything like that?
Nope, nothing. I mean, I'll probably do like online shopping and
Yes,
stuff
that's
like
what
that.
I mean. Yeah. Oh,
But-
we don't go out and about no more. That's old.
Right.
That's old news.
Yeah, no, I'll probably do a little bit of online shopping. A lot of places I've noticed that are doing Black Friday sales online have already started them, so that's kind of like meh,
I am.
not as exciting.
I'm excited. I'm excited for something to go on sale. I saw Newer was gonna have like a
Yeah,
big,
but
huge
everything
sale.
that I wanted has already gone on sale.
I gotta check because I want some lights. I'm gonna get some RAM for
Yeah.
Blake's computer. There's a bunch of
I do.
stuff that I need. I don't need another Amazon Alexa. I can't say her name out
what's her
loud
name?
no more because I'm fighting with her. in
Echo,
this house.
another Echo.
Yes, I need to. Yeah, I don't need any more Echo products. I still have one. I still have a whole brand new whatever this thing is, a Dot.
It's a Dot.
I still have a whole brand new Dot. I have the television thing, the little television
Yeah.
screen, which I'm still putting my cameras outside, watching the cats every night. That's because it's because I'm crazy.
Why not?
Right? Yeah, right. Nobody's breaking into my house, and nobody has in forever. So might as well have fun with the cameras.
Yeah.
But I am excited though. I'm excited to find something on sale. I don't know. I saw that Nintendo Switch games are going to be on sale. Maybe I'll
Yes.
buy myself a game for my handheld that I
Prime-
never play.
Amazon already started a lot of their Black Friday stuff.
Okay, I should
but-
check because I've just been waiting.
Oh, yeah, they started theirs at the beginning of the week.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've noticed there's been a lot of more traffic out too. I think all the stores are Black Friday and
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll be doing that. So it's gonna be a busy weekend for me. I'm excited for the weekend. It's definitely gonna be a busy weekend for me. It says on here, I deleted all the pics off my camera. So last week, Crystal made a pumpkin roll.
Uh-huh.
And it has to sit in the fridge. And the next day, she cut it and put it on a plate, and I took all the pictures of it, and we ate it. And then I needed to film another video. And I just deleted the card. I'm like, there was nothing on there that I needed. And I deleted all her pictures and everything of the food on there. Good job, Dan. So, yeah, Santa will
How do you manage that?
He'll be breeding me more than one card. So I can have one for this project and one for that project. And, yep. Yeah,
I never can delete a card without looking at what's on it first. Ever.
I do all the time. That's my
Yeah,
job.
see,
It's
nope.
what I do. I look at the
Yep.
cards and I rolled through them, and it was a million cat picks. And then the last food review I didn't see the little chunk in there of the stuff, and I
Right.
did. Yeah. So I learned the hard way. I'll never do that again. And I need more than one card, so that way I can
Yes.
file back and forth. I know you have a few of those cards.
I have a lot of them. I have this cool little container. It's got wolves on it. It's actually a little trinket box, but it has all my memory cards in it. All of them. All my memory cards. are in
Are
here.
they blank, or do they all have the last of the memories?
These currently are all blank. Everything in here is blank.
Right.
And then the ones that are in my cameras have stuff on them. They don't go in there until they're empty. So if I put a memory card into my computer because I'm working off of it, but then I need one back in my camera and the other camera's got one, I pull a blank one out and put it in. And then
Gotcha.
that also forces me, the one that is then in my computer, before I can put it back in my camera, I empty it. So I make sure whatever needs to be backed up gets backed up, because I have a Drobo. I save everything.
Mm-hmm.
Literally everything.
I do need like a 3 SD card system where it's like, this is
Yes.
the one to look at before it gets put in the empty bin and stuff
Yes.
like that. So, I blew it. I'm sorry.
But you'll just have to make another one.
Ooh, darn. I think we probably will. I think on Thanksgiving we'll make another one. So, but I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, what a rookie move.
Yeah.
Total rookie move.
Yeah. It
So-
happens.
Speaking of moves, Jess, let's get into some topics here. YouTube to begin putting ads on non-monetized channels, but won't pay creators. Does this topic sound harsher than it is, or how do you feel about this?
I think it's a topic that, depending on a lot of things, it's going to give people a lot of different feelings. Jamie and I actually talked about it last night because I wanted, before we talked about it on here, I wanted the perspective of, like, yes, we do YouTube, but he doesn't know, like, the back end of things and all of that stuff. So, like, he's in the space, he videos with me, but everything beyond that, is like foreign language to him. Not really, but you know what I mean. So I wanted to like present it to him and kind of explain it and be like, what do you think about this? Because I wanted his perspective on it as well. Do I think it's harsher than it sounds, or I have a lot of opinions on it. I mean, first off, so what they're doing is if you are not part of the YouTube Partner Program, which is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months, and then you can apply to become a part of the YouTube Partner Program. And when you become a part of the program, you can then put ads on your video. YouTube takes 55 or 45% of those ads. You get 55%. It's pretty much the basic breakdown of how it works. This is going to make it so if you are not in the YouTube Partner Program, so you have not met that threshold, YouTube can put ads on your content, but you don't get a portion of those ads.
Okay. So if you're a brand new user, you sign up to YouTube and you upload a video of your pet's playing for grandma's watching an ad.
Yes.
Are these ads skippable?
It's going to depend on what YouTube wants to do.
I wonder, because we have options to make them skippable, not skippable, mid-roll ads. Like, we have a lot of options on where to display the ads.
I think a lot of them will be skippable ads. I don't think they're going to run long. I also think a lot of them will be what's considered a very low CPM ad. YouTube wants to put the good ads on higher quality videos. And if your videos are higher quality, there's a good chance you're probably already part of the YouTube Partner Program.
Right, exactly.
So I see it multiple different ways. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, what I did with Jamie last night was I used the example of the podcast. Our audio version of the podcast, we have to pay monthly to host the audio version. We pay.
Yes, we do. We pay.
So, but we don't pay to upload our videos to YouTube.
We do not. They pay us.
And that's kind of where I looked at it. YouTube has a lot of people that upload content. Not all of them are monetized channels, so they're not getting a portion of that revenue. They have a couple of options. Do they start charging people to host their content, or do they just run ads on non-partnered channels to help make up some? It costs a lot of money to host, videos. And YouTube, as much as people think YouTube is this amazing company that makes all this money, they don't. And every year there's the threat of it could all go away. It could,
right.
Google might just be like, this isn't feasible. We're not doing this anymore. So I feel like maybe it'll offset that a little bit. You look at how many people upload videos that aren't in the partner program. There are millions of videos out there that get a couple of views a day that aren't bringing them in any pennies right now.
The stat says almost 90% of content uploaded to YouTube never surpasses 1,000 views.
Yep.
So that's
crazy?
it, 90%. So yeah, so maybe like you start a new channel, David goes to the dentist, they're not monetized. They can still make pennies off of viral videos and this and that. And then once you get monetized, it's your pennies back.
Right.
And they've been tried. I've been watching them with their ads lately. So you have options sometimes to skip ads or not skip ads depending on your creator dashboard. When you skip an ad, you still have to watch the first 5 seconds before you can hit the word skip. Yes. I've noticed now they've been putting 5-second ads on there and you can't skip them, and then it completely loads another ad, and then 5 seconds into the second ad, then you can hit skip, or it's a 2-minute ad. I was watching my video playback when Crystal was home for lunch. I was showing her like, hey, look it. And I was watching because I usually skip through my ads. I was watching, I watched them this time and I was like, wow, they did that. They gave me a 5-second unskippable and then they put a 2-minute ad after that. So they're trying to tweak and do whatever they can to stretch that.
Yep.
Does this hurt your pennies?
I don't think so. I feel like there's enough ad revenue to go around. So
especially if 90% of the people uploading aren't getting over 1,000.
Right. And there were some people out there that were kind of saying that, and they were saying that, oh, this is going to be damaging for this and blah, 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 blah. I don't know that I necessarily feel like it is. I don't know that I feel like it's going to be something that's damaging to current creators. I don't think it's going to hurt us, mainly because I think we already get more premium type of ads because our channel's larger. We draw in more views. So I don't think so. I really don't. But
Well, do you think that's what they're doing? Do you think they're pushing you to premium? Because like we have a premium YouTube account, so we don't see ads, but we pay per month for the premium.
Right.
Do you think they're doing that to try to make you go to premium, or do you think that's not really on their agenda?
I don't think that's it either. I really don't. I think they're just trying to figure out more ways that they can make revenue to keep the site going, because the site grows every single day. More people upload every single day, and it costs them money. I mean,
so by the analogy of 90% of the content that's uploaded doesn't surpass 1,000 views, does that mean YouTube is only generating money off of 10% of what's being uploaded, or of what's monetized right now? Because up until now they weren't putting ads on non-monetized videos that aren't passing 1,000 views, so they're really making money off 10%.
You can get ads on videos that don't hit 1,000 views. That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're in the monetized program.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if your videos aren't hitting 1,000 views, if you have enough watch time in the past year and you have over 1,000 subscribers, you can be part of the YouTube Partner Program.
You're right, because my video average is under 1,000.
Yep. Yeah, and you're still making money on yours.
Okay. I was just interpreting it wrong.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, I feel like I watch commercials on everything. Nothing's worse than Twitch right now on you non-skippable 2-minute ads. I don't know if it really matters if you're a part of their partner program or not. But we're so used to watching ads in this world that I think we just put up with it. But Twitch is the worst. I can't. I get so frustrated.
Watch a lot of Twitch.
Oh, it's like 2 full minutes of ads, and it's all the time. It's like every 10 or 12 minutes they just come up, you don't have a choice and stuff.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a non-issue. And honestly, if they didn't say anything, I probably wouldn't notice it. I would probably think that the people that are getting mad at it are probably the people that are trying to become partners and they're not there, and they're still having to deal with the ads that are played in front of it.
Yes,
they never said that they were going to do a mid-roll ads or something. Like, they're not putting mid-roll ads on my stuff.
I don't know. I really don't know. And I understand it. I understand it from a creator standpoint where the creators are trying to get monetized. But the thing is, don't let it stop you. Just keep working towards it. Eventually you'll get there and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the big thing. But yes, I'm in a lot of YouTube groups and a lot of people were very upset about it.
Maybe I'm just not in deep enough, but honestly, I just feel like it's almost a non-issue, and I honestly didn't know that they weren't doing that in the first place, because every time...
I think a lot of people didn't know that.
Right. On my computer, I have the premium. I have a whole different account, so it doesn't mess with my dang algorithm. Oh my gosh, how crazy it is to look up one thing, and then all of a sudden you're recommending videos for the next 3 days, or like all the stuff you don't want to look at. Oh my god, right. I just wanted to see the Mario Kart handheld thing. I don't need marble racing in my algorithm. I did watch it though. So I see ads on everything I watch, and I'm unfazed. I'm unfazed by it.
Yeah, it's just part of what it is. Is what it is.
Yes. All right, Jess. Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving. The last time we talked about this, it was Charlie Brown. There's the Great Pumpkin. Brown versus the world.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So NBC gives up, loses,
ABC
gets rid of these cartoons, and Apple picked them up.
Yeah.
But I did read that Apple did play it for free for a couple days last month, and they're playing the Thanksgiving version of Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. There was really like a crazy name to it. For free as well. You can watch it from now until the day after Thanksgiving for free.
If you want to install some Apple thing.
Oh, because you don't own an Apple thing, so you wouldn't be able to. PBS did come to the rescue and played it
anyway.
PBS did come to the rescue and played one night. One night. Yeah, Apple let them have it for a night. Did you watch it at all? Because right before this started, I was like, I don't remember this television show.
The Thanksgiving one, I haven't watched in forever.
I watched it. It's bad.
It's the Great Pumpkin was the one that I liked.
The Great Pumpkin's good. I like the Christmas one.
Yes, I like that one too. Yeah.
But the Thanksgiving one is lost in there. And there's really not much to talk about anymore. We already talked about like how we feel about it going to paywalls versus public and stuff. But the thing that made me stop and think is what happened in that show? Why is that thing so loved so much? So I just watched it right now.
Yeah.
A little bit confusing as heck. You want to run down real quick?
Sure.
So Charlie Brown's supposed to go to his grandma's for Thanksgiving, and Peppermint Patty invites like everybody over.
But what about the COVID?
Oh, they don't know about that then. Or maybe,
Oh.
I don't know, like Charlie Brown doesn't have any hair, and how old is he supposed to be? Is he 13 or 30?
I have no idea.
You know, I'm a little worried about him. But Peppermint Patty, who just always wears sandals, that's kind of interesting. Invites everybody over to Thanksgiving, and Chuck's like, "What am I gonna do? Like, I'm not even supposed to be here." And then makes a crummy Thanksgiving, and everybody comes over. It's so boring. It's so boring. It is so boring. And at the end, they all go to Chuck's grandma's house. I don't know where these adults are. I don't even know. But and then that's it. And then there's a couple cute skits from Snoopy and Woodstock.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in forever.
Yeah, it's free, right now on Apple TV. So, but yeah, this is a snoozer, very much a snoozer. Yep. All right, Jess, that is it. That was all my topics I had. That was all 7 of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Now we have free time to do whatever we want.
I don't know what that's like.
No. Did you ever have free time in school? There'd always be in school. It's like, oh, if you could get all this done, you could like read or have free time or something. I never.
Oh, see, I was really good at that. Just because I wanted to do the things I wanted to do. I didn't want to do the things that, everybody else wanted me to do. I'm like, I want to do the things I want to do.
I don't know. I would get a taste, like, I never got a taste of, like, just hurry up and knock it all out so that you could have fun time afterwards. I'm always drag it out to the last second and then nail it in the clutch. Like, that's how I work.
I mean,
there was never a time growing up where I'm just like, you know what? I should try to see what it feels like to just do it first and then have all this free time. That wasn't me. That wasn't me at all.
I don't know. In school, I think I did it because I always wanted to, like, in certain classes, you could go and use the computer and you could play, Where in the World is Carmen San Diego?
Oh my gosh,
or Oregon Trail or whatever it was. So there was those things. So I did kind of work for those things in school, but other than that, I don't really know what free time is.
I felt like we went camping. It was like Oregon Trail. It was like the closest thing to Oregon Trail.
Yeah. You didn't get dysentery and die, so you're good.
I did it, and we didn't break any of the tongues on the camper.
On the
So I guess we survived it.
Even though we bounced it down that back road.
We did. We bounced it down that back road. So
did you,
it was Oregon Trail.
Did you read that article about the Sherwin-Williams paint TikTok guy?
No, was he on a skateboard with some paint and he tried to drink it like ocean spray?
No, so I sent you that article because I thought it would be interesting to talk about on here because it was kind of it's kind of, okay, so we talked about the ocean spray guy on here and how the ocean spray guy, like, he did the ocean spray video and ocean spray got really popular because of it and everybody wanted to drink cranberry juice again and all these really good things happen. Well, there's a similar, not really similar, there's a guy on TikTok that does paint videos.
Okay, I see a picture of him now.
So he worked at Sherwin-Williams, and he made viral TikToks mixing paint. Some of them he would like tell people the code colors that he was mixing, and he would make these colors that aren't like their standard colors, and then people would go in and go, I want you to mix this and this and this, and they would buy the paint. Well, he's been doing this for a while, and he's had a lot of viral videos. So he told his manager what he was doing. And said, hey, I want to talk to Sherwin-Williams marketing. I think I can make Sherwin-Williams relevant to people my age because he's a younger kid. And who the heck buys paint at Sherwin? When was the last time you were in a Sherwin-Williams to buy paint?
Never, no, like never.
Exactly. So that's the guy. So anyway, he was making these videos. He told this stuff to his manager. His manager reached out to corporate. Corporate came down and was like, well, where are you getting the paint from? And the kid said, well, I'm buying the paint using my store discount. When are you mixing the paint? Well, sometimes I mix it when there's nobody else in the store. If you've ever been in a Sherwin-Williams, they're empty a lot. Or he would mix it.
We have like whatever's West Coast is. And they're always empty the paint store. There's like nobody ever in there.
So he said he would mix it when nobody was in there. He would never do it when there was customers in there. Or he would mix it after hours. And that's pretty much what he said. And Sherwin-Williams said that it was like gross negligence and blah, 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 blah. And they fired him.
Okay, right.
They fired him. And I'm like, this goes to show the disconnect between corporations and viral campaigns in media. Because they literally could have took this kid, pulled him out of that store and went, we want you to create videos for all of our social media sites. We want you to do what you're doing. You're already popular. You've already got millions of views. But let's brand this a little bit differently. Let's make sure everybody knows it's Sherwin-Williams paint. Let's make sure our logos are clearly seen. Like, they easily could have launched their brand into today's youth by
Right.
doing this. Let's come up with these custom colors. We'll call them really fun things. And instead, I mean, I understand that they fired the kid because some of the times he mixed paint while he was on the job. And yeah, he probably shouldn't have been doing that. But at the same time, sometimes rules are meant to be broken. And sometimes by breaking rules, you can come up with an amazing idea and an amazing concept that can launch a company forward. Sometimes you have to think outside of the box. Sometimes you have to let your employees do things and you go, that's a good idea. Maybe we shouldn't have gone about it this way, but let's see how we can make it better. And I feel like Sherwin-Williams dropped the ball on this. And then last night on Twitter, I was looking and people are like, I am never buying Sherwin-Williams paint again. I will never step foot into a Sherwin-Williams. And I'm like, so what happened with the ocean spray thing where it blew up? Now people are like, I hate Sherwin-Williams. I'll never go in there. I'm going to go get my paint from Lowe's or from Home Depot or wherever else from now on. I'm hoping, and I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm hoping that either like Bear paint from Lowe's or Bear paint from Home Depot or even like Benjamin Moore or one of these other paint brands picks this kid up and is like, here, we'll get you your own paint mixer. We'll send you paint, make these videos. Here's our brands. Work with us. I'm really hoping that happens for him. I don't know if it will, but I just thought it was really interesting when I read the story, the difference between here's what Ocean Spray did and then here's what Sherwin-Williams did.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they have organic, like this is organic. If they would have just put a little bit of money into this kid or do whatever, it's going to be good. When they finally get their heads out of their butts, and they're like, hey, we need to make this happen. It's going to cost them a lot of money to go find somebody. Like, it's not going to be organic. It's not going to be natural. You're going to hire an actor.
And now it's not going to work. Because this kid is now, like the story, when I read it last night, it was trending on Twitter. It was all over the place when I saw it last night. And so by now, anybody in that age group they're not gonna buy Sherwin-Williams paint, even if they see this stuff. And I watched some of the guy's videos. I don't know what his name is on TikTok.
I've seen it. I've seen it because I don't see his face. I just only see like them shooting the colors in there, and I'm like, that's satisfying. So I know what you're talking about now.
Yep.
I'd never seen this guy at all, but his name is Tony Pelosino. Yeah,
Pelosino, something like that. Yeah. I was trying to read it.
But that's wrong. They should have watched it, and they should have really watched it. Whoever's their PR, their social, because usually like you usually get somebody young and hip to do your PR stuff. Like, hey, what's out there? What's going on? Like, did anybody ask him like what's going on instead of being like, he should be fired? It's no, because he was already popular on TikTok.
Yes,
he already had the numbers, popular. The followings, the drawings, stuff that you're gonna have to pay for.
Yep.
You know, the cost to acquire customers is really cheap if you just go with this dude. So
yeah,
I agree. That's not right.
They were more concerned about the fact that he might have been doing this while he was on the clock. And then where did you get the paint from? And he says he bought those paint cans. He said that because a lot of the times people would send him money through different, avenues, Venmo or whatever, and he would just use it to buy paint. And that was what he did.
Yep, it's Tonester Paints.
Tonester Paints.
Tonester Paints. He has 1.4 million views, 24 million likes. Yeah, and all his stuff is just paint related. It looks super innocent. It looks on brand
Yep. I really hope one of the other paint companies picks him up.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah,
I hope somebody just plucks him and goes, let's do this.
It's visually pleasing. It's visually pleasing. Yep. Yeah, that's weird. You just never know. You just never know with these companies. I saw some girl that was doing something for Domino's. I'm trying to think for this last couple minutes, like, what was she doing? She was doing something that was good for the brand. I don't know if she was showing how to make the pizzas right or do whatever. And she had a lot of subscribers, and they gave her the boot too. They're like, sorry, you can't do that. Instead of like trying to figure out a way to market stuff in there.
Yeah.
You saw what they did to Ocean Spray. They had to hire hundreds of new employees.
I understand that, like, if they allow this kid to do it, then if another kid starts doing it at a different store, are they going to be able to allow him to do it? Like, I understand that.
I mean, is that what's going to happen? There's going to be an outbreak corporate? There's going to be an outbreak of willy-nilly paint mixing?
But the thinking from the corporate standpoint is probably that. If we let this kid get away with, like with the food stuff, if we let this person film while they're at work and they're making pizza, and now this person's going to do it, and we let this person do it, now we've set a standard. So I do feel like there's a little bit of that happens, but I feel like if they really would have just taken the time to talk with him and not just be like, well, you're doing it wrong, and
Right.
now you're fired.
Yeah, they're definitely not taking the temperature of what is relevant and what your eyes, what the end user's eyes are watching, and it's all
Right.
these short content videos. You know, it's all the TikTok things. You know,
Yep.
instead of saying no, you should figure out a way to make it work. We're like, well, maybe he
Yes.
can't do it here, but maybe we give him his own show. Maybe we send him a couple sightings with our logos on it and have him have his own little mixing program, and maybe he promotes it that there's Sherwin-Williams paints or anything
Yeah.
like that. You know, if I had a Subway or whatever, I would be like, all right, well, here's another like backdrop. You guys make all the TikToks you want on this time. You know, you have 10 minutes of a shift to make your TikToks. Tag
Yep.
Subway. It's got to be tasteful. Like it's free promotion, and it's
Yeah.
it's where everything's at. It's where everything's going. When you open up TikTok, you get an ad of what's relevant. And maybe you get your own hashtag. You know, that Ocean Spray dude had his own hashtag.
Yep.
So I agree. I agree. I don't think there's anything correct with that, and I think firing him is a bit extreme these days. That's pretty. That's pretty extreme.
And he had already worked for Sherwin-Williams for like 3 years, and he was like a senior paint blah 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 blah. So it's not like he just started working there. He'd been there a long time.
He's gonna get scooped up like that Verizon did from the
I hope
AT&T
so.
commercials.
I really hope so. He deserves it.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna go to. I don't even have a Sherwin-Williams out here. Oh yeah, I do. Let's go over there now and get a statement. We should be
have
like,
one.
oh, Dan from CC Mouse Podcast News. What do you think about that? I bet you the old man in there like has no idea. Like I don't know.
Yeah. We have a Sherwin-Williams here.
Do you?
Yep.
You should go in there and ask for answers. They'd be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. They should have definitely looked into that better. Well,
Yeah.
and enjoy not being relevant. I mean, it's not like paint companies are relevant anyway, right?
Yeah. Not really. I buy my paint at Home Depot. I buy Bear Marquee paint, and I love it.
I think that's what I get too. I don't know.
I used to buy Sherwin-Williams. What was it? Their diamond paint. It was stupid expensive. But it was really good paint, and I really liked it. And then the last time I used it, it was just junk. And I ended up, I went to Bear and bought the Bear Marquee after that and really liked it. And that's what I've been using ever since.
I was looking for scratch and sniff paint, but it doesn't look like anybody's making a scratch and sniff paint.
You can buy stuff at Home Depot to put in your paint
Like
to
the
make
mix?
it smell. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should do that.
Yeah, and it
Those
makes
are-
your paint will stay smelly and your walls will stay smelly for so long. Because
Really?
Mm-hmm. They have it at Home Depot.
in. The stupid cats go over here and they scratch on 2 of the corners, and I'm like, you know what? I should put chocolate paint on there, and at least when they, at least when they scratch it, I can like smell chocolate. That would be so good. It'd be great in the bathroom. I don't need
Yeah.
any more spray. I'm just scratching the walls.
Right.
Yep. Oh, he's scratching again. After a while, it'd be all scratched up. Yeah, that would
Right?
be so rad. I would love it. I would paint the blades of my ceiling fans with like different foods, and I'd turn it on, and it would just blow around the house.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Scentsy. That's gonna be the new MML. Is me selling paints with additives for stuff that like tastes good. Don't like somebody did you dirty. You just put a little bit of that sardine oil in there, and then paint the walls.
Right?
Oh, I love it. We need scratch and sniff paint.
See, you thought we had free time, but I came up with
No,
another
we just
story.
invented some things. Put me on Shark Tank. I've been watching Shark Tank lately. I took like
I
4
love
years
Shark
off of
Tank.
Shark Tank, so I turned Shark Tank back on, and like I'm
Don't
gonna
do
watch it again.
You're Google everything at the end of it, especially the old episodes. You're like, wow, did they really make that? Can I buy one of those?
Yes. Some
Yeah.
of the things when they go in, I'm like, this idea is stupid. I'm like, man, I shouldn't be crapping on anybody's idea. Look at them, they're there. But and I hadn't watched it in so many years, so that I watched it, and Mark Cuban aged like, it looked like somebody let like 20 psi out of him, and then the other people all look the same. The Mr. Wonderful
Yeah.
dude, and the other lady, and the lady from QVC, and
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, and so I've been watching that, and I've been having a good time with that show again. I'm yelling at the screen. I'm like, no,
I
don't
love
take the
that
offer.
show.
Take the offer. Don't do that. And it's interesting the things that people come up with.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I have some Shark Tank products around here somewhere. My
You probably
shoelaces.
do. You probably do. I don't
I do.
understand. I don't understand why it doesn't matter how much you want of my company. Like, you can have however much you want. I'll take any of you people because you guys have the resources to make this bigger, no matter how much it is. They're like, oh, we don't want to give up that much equity. Yeah, but the lady like owns QVC. Like, she doesn't own it, but
Right?
like she's the product. She's like the new Billy Mays from QVC. Like, why
Right.
would you not give her what she wants to take your product and run with it? And it's so crazy. Some people love their stuff too much,
Yes, yeah.
but some people have rad stuff.
That is true.
Yeah, so I do love Shark Tank. I'm like 4 episodes into this latest season. I haven't gone back and watched the other ones, but it's been pretty good.
I bought my Polar Pro tripod from there, and then all my Polar Pro lenses for my drone years ago because of Shark Tank.
Really? I only I see the sponge. The sponge was on there.
Yep, Spirit Hoods was on there.
Sponge. Spirit Hoods came from there?
Yeah. Well, they didn't come from there, but they were on the show. They did not take a deal.
Oh, okay. And
I was into Spirit Hoods before they were on Shark Tank.
Ooh, you're like one of those.
Yeah.
I was into it before they were on NBC, man. It's interesting though to see people like those people on stage own, like the guy was sitting there thinking he's like, all right, I'll do the deal. And it's like in his mind he was probably going like, I have the opportunity to help out a whole bunch of people or not. Like they make or break you. And those guys are on to the next thing in 2 seconds. Like they're not phased about it. The guy's like, oh, I need to make $500,000 this year. They're like, oh, I'm out. Like,
do you watch The Profit?
Money. I haven't seen any of those. I've only seen the Shark Tanks. I know you told me about The Profit once before, but I don't know.
I like that show.
Is that the same thing, but the guy's like angrier?
With Marcus Rubin? Marcus Lamone.
Is it the same thing?
No, The Prophet is Marcus Lamone, and he goes in there and he basically says he'll look at your business, he'll look at what you're doing, and he'll say, all right, I'll give you this much money and I want 20% or 30% or 50% of your business. But even if he only wants 30%, he wants 100% control of what happens. So he'll be like, I'll give you this much money for this much of your business. Now I own 30% of your business. You're going to do everything I say. And then he'll walk in and he'll be like, we're taking all this out. We're doing this. We're eliminating the menu. And then all these fights happen because people are like, they so don't want to let go what's going on. And then he sits there and he goes, but what you're doing isn't working. It's not working. Let's do what works. And some of the places he goes in and he turns them around. Some of the places by the end of the episode, he pulls his money back out and he says, forget it. We're not working together. I'm done. I'm not doing this.
Sounds like Bar Rescue.
I really like it.
He looks intense. I'm looking at a picture of him.
He owns a big portion of Camping World, and I think Camping World was on one of the profits, but that was how he got a big portion of Camping World because Camping World was growing, but they were really bad at what they were doing, and they kind of came in and went, we're going to do this, and it worked.
Yeah, I haven't heard Camping World in a long time. Bass Pro Shops have been taking over those things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. That's a little bit different than the Shark Tank setup, but I'm okay with that. I don't know who this dude is, but like I said, I'm looking at a picture of him, and he's dressed like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I really like it. I really like him. I like the show.
Okay, no, I'll have to check that out. But I've been having a good time. I'm like, man, I should get my gas glove on there.
Yeah.
Been to that gas glove that I never did anything with it. I drew it, but I can't draw. I mean, I'm really bad at drawing. I tried to practice drawing a cat the other day
oh my gosh,
to send back to people that sent me cards.
That is a better cat than I can draw.
There's me up there. I am so bad. And I try to watch tutorial videos of all the cats, and like they're bad. So
better than I can draw.
Yeah, so I try to sketch out my little invention, but I couldn't get it out of my head. You cannot draw, you said?
No, not at all. I can do stick figures. I don't know how to hold a pencil, so.
Oh, that's right. That. You hold it like you're stabbing with your left hand. That's right. All right, Jess, should we wrap this up?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. After you hit stop, I know you're just gonna slouch over in your chair like Weekend at Bernie's.
So done.
All right, everybody. I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for listening. Make sure you eat an extra scoop of everything for us, please. And of course, thank you for listening. All right, let's get out of here. That'll do it for this week's episode of the CC Mouse Podcast. Find us on every form of social media at CC Mouse Podcast. Rep our merch at ccmousepodcast.shop. And we'll see you guys next week. Same mouse time, same mouse podcast. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Bye. We did a thing.
Yes, we did a thing.
That's on a shirt too, so, just saying.
Those are the ones that sell, honestly. We should wipe out all the merch out of the merch store and only sell we did a thing shirt. Yes.
Because it's perfect on a shirt.
It is perfect on the shirt, and that's the one that sells.
Yeah.
So
yes.
All right, see you guys next time.
Bye.